TOS, and it was like taking me forever to figure out what TOS was. I'm just an idiot.
You got it.
Because, I mean, I don't think we're breaking any sort of terms. Any sort of...
I mean, writing on the dog might.
What, writing on Benson? Look at him. He's looking, and he's like, don't fucking... Oh, he's gonna slip. I love it. Slink off the bed.
Yeah, my comforter just smells like dog dick now.
He just rubs it as long as he can. As much comforter as you can get, the better.
The old dong drag.
Oh, I didn't even change. Fuck, I didn't change the name. It's not National Brother Day. What should I call it? National what day is it? Because Pride Month starts, so I wonder if they like chose something. I mean, it's usually just like, it's peanuts time, is what they put on the days. Today is World Reef Awareness Day, so become aware of those. Olive Day, Heimlich Maneuver Day.
It needed a day.
It's Go Barefoot Day and Nail Polish Day. Those at least coincide. National Say Something Nice Day. National Pen Pal Day. Those, I guess, could go together. And you could tell someone they have nice nail polish. National Hazelnut Cake Day. Wow. Which one of those sounded the best? A barefoot nail polish Heimlich maneuver? While you're choking on hazel?
I feel like...
While you're choking on
I feel like some things
cake?
don't need a day.
What do you mean?
Like, do we need that day?
No, I mean, yeah, you should familiarize yourself with the Heimlich maneuver. I mean, that's something you should do. So maybe
that's every day.
Maybe that one should stay. We'll call it that.
Happy Heimlich Maneuver Day.
Did you see Hyman Maneuver Day?
Hyman Removal Day.
Oh God, who are you? Who is that? T.I.?
Yeah, I think it was T.I. that had his daughter checked by a doctor or something until she was like
he had to make sure that it was still like the hymen was still there. So I was like, first off, that's not even a necessary indication of whether or not someone's had sex. Secondly,
she could have sat on a bike wrong.
That's disgusting. Like, why are you?
That's your kid.
I don't need to say anything. People have already said it for me.
True. I lost my virginity to a fence.
Did you?
No.
You were like, what were you doing? Like licking it and stuff? Like
my pussy ain't got no hymen.
All right.
You kidding me? We're not live, right?
Yeah, we are.
No, it just popped up. Oh wow, that actually might be on there.
Oh, it is.
I see it. Okay, that's fine.
Who knows if it makes it on YouTube?
We can say bussy now. I mean,
we can say bussy now. What is that supposed to mean?
It's Pride Month.
Well, you can say it always.
True, but I feel like by saying it now, we're celebrating.
Oh, Kurtis said, wait, or is that Kashan? Wait, I just saw a K flash. Oh, Kashan said he might not make it. He's eating dinner with the family. Do you still, sit at a table and eat, or are you a degenerate that sits on a couch and eats while watching TV? Or do you sit there at the desk?
One, I haven't watched TV. I only watch like YouTube. That's the degenerate I am.
Okay. I mean, I don't have cable or anything, but like Netflix, Hulu, stuff like that. Well,
I do sit I sat at the table today, or I'm standing at my counter.
Crunchyroll, I'm sure you. Do you have like a Funimation account, or do you use Crunchyroll?
I don't watch anything. I don't have anything.
Okay.
I haven't partook in the animes in a long time. It's been a few years.
That's too bad.
Except for like the good movies I hear about and some series.
I just watched a movie recently. It was super sad. It was surprisingly long. I'll find it here in a second.
Sound Voice, Your Name. Those are the good ones.
Wait, what was it?
Weathering with You.
How new are those?
Those are all relatively new.
Okay. Let's see.
1 second, guys. I'm eating steak. You recording yet?
Yeah.
We live, bud.
Eating steak?
Oh, man. Yeah, big steaks.
Yeah, just an average day in the life of Kurtis. Eating steaks and shit.
Yeah.
Eating them with his hands. He doesn't even care. No, he probably doesn't. He's not a degenerate.
Not at all.
Yo, you got some ketchup with that steak?
Fuck no. What?
No, man. I
Don't
ain't
worry.
like that.
Denny's bologna with his peanut butter and jellies or
I
peanut butter
don't
sandwiches. So
eat those anymore, but I am not ashamed either. How dare you, sir? Peanut butter and bologna was a staple amongst my childhood.
You're disgusting.
I was disgusting. Now I'm just.
you know what? Your steak
That
can
doesn't
wait.
go away.
I'm in
Now
the-
it's just the vestiges of being disgusting. It is just.
I don't know.
But for real, like I said, two of my coworkers said they ate peanut butter and bologna sandwiches
Wow.
and told me not to knock it till I tried it. So
Kurt, why are you surrounded by disgusting people?
That's great that other people simultaneously. I wonder if. Because I thought I was being revolutionary with that.
doesn't look like it.
I used to make Scooby-Doo sandwiches where I take everything from the fridge and fit it between 3 pieces of bread. Like cottage cheese on a sandwich, all the lunch meat, all the cheese, pepperoncinis or whatever on the sandwich. It was disgusting. But I felt like Scooby-Doo.
That don't sound good.
Wait, why'd you call it that?
Because that's what Scooby used to do. He used to have these big sandwiches,
That's true, and they would just raid the fridge.
Yeah, so that's what I did.
Would they do that in the middle of a mystery, just in a random place?
Yeah.
No, it was like in the back of the mystery van. They just pop some shit out.
Mystery machine, sir.
Oh, it's Shaggy and Scooby Dog.
Scooby Dog. I found the film,
Dogs.
the Japanese animated film was called A Silent Voice.
Silent Voice, that's a good one.
I watched that one
That's
recently.
a really good one.
Man, there's just a lot going on in that one. A lot to process. Psychological drama film is how it's described. A teen psychological drama film. It was good.
Kurt, in case you're wondering what that's about, it's about a deaf girl, I believe.
Yes.
And her relationships.
And it deals with subjects like suicide. It deals with just, how it sucks to be a teen. Just stuff. Let's see.
Shit.
I'm trying to see.
Everybody's got a drink but me. You know what? Give me like 2 minutes.
I'm drinking cranberry juice.
I'll be back.
That's it.
Enjoy my fish. I'm about to make a mule.
Fuck yeah.
Enjoy my fish. Is that a metaphor? Yeah.
I think so.
130-minute runtime. The whole time I was watching that movie, I don't know. I felt like there was a couple times where I was like, it's probably wrapping up. I didn't realize it was 2 hours and 10 minutes. So
yeah, it's a really good movie.
It is good. It's just like I was like, damn, there's 40 minutes left at one point.
Yeah, watch Your Name next. It's a really good one. It's not like Silent Voice is a better movie, I think, but
was
Your Name is a better.
Because there was a category I typed anime movie, and when I think one of the categories was sad anime movie, so I clicked on that, and that's how I found it. But
no, it's not sad.
Wonder if it would. Yeah, I see Your Name on there. But yeah, that was good. Good stuff.
Do it this week, Ben. I don't care what else you're doing. Watch that movie.
I'm having a birthday.
I don't care. Watch it for your birthday.
I don't care about my birth? Wow.
I care about your birth.
Holy cow.
Ben, if you weren't birthed, I'd have nothing.
Mm.
All this.
All this. Gestures towards the room that he pays for.
A messy room, a full hamper. That's you.
A dick stain from his dog. Sorry, impression, not stain.
On the bed.
On the bed.
Jesus Christ.
What? It was implied.
I mean, let's be honest. His dick's been everywhere in my room.
Probably. If you want to put
in the room.
Yeah, let's
see that mule.
Got my improvised mule mug that was just a thermos, to be honest.
Is it stainless?
It's copper looking.
Is it stainless?
It's just copper in color.
Oh.
Yeah, it's stainless. And then I'll try to get the drink as best as possible.
Oh.
Seen a lot of leg.
Wait.
Pull it up.
There it is.
Yeah, look at them ice cubes. Damn.
Yep.
Yeah, lap cam.
Yep.
Yeah, pay extra for that.
Oh yeah, we're talking what up, dog. Oh yeah, we're talking what up, dog. Let's see what baby.
Why does it always say D&D, baby? You know, who talks about that?
What is that?
I don't D&D? I don't know. It sounds like sounding to me. But this is what's up, dogs. And
D&D's nuts.
sorry. There he goes. Which is this is a podcast where we talk about topical things. I still haven't isolated that noise just for the stream. I'll put it in afterward, of course. But this is just every week we go through my brain or my notes and we see what's in it. But you know, this week Tim had something. He's no longer interested in the NBA playoffs. He's lost the magic.
I feel like a lot of people
no pun intended.
But we'll get into it.
Get into it. Why not start with it?
Oh, we're starting. Okay.
Why not start with your disappointment?
I do feel like a lot of people have lost interest in the playoffs. I would be interested to see what the ratings look like. So I feel like they have to be worse, or maybe it's just me.
They're worse all across sports. Yeah.
Yeah. Which is weird.
I think a lot of polls. Well, last year was hard because a lot of people responded. They didn't want to watch because crowds were taken out and they like the crowd noise and the genuine reactions from the crowd. 30% of people said political reasons, which I don't buy at all. I think that's just...
My dad stopped watching sports for political reasons.
All sports?
For the most part, yeah.
Okay, so it's not just the NBA, but...
Not watching sports.
People taking knees, people not coming out during the Pledge of Allegiance, or not Pledge of National Anthem. And so making statements like that, apparently, I don't want politics in my sports. But by saying stupid shit like that, you're putting politics in sports. It's a whole thing. Those 30% of people that said that are dumb.
Wow, his dad's dumb.
My dad. He is.
I mean, did you see?
I'm gonna call him right now. Hold on.
So why are you not into it then?
I don't know. It's something about...
I mean, because I know you like watching esports. Is that just where your attention's gone to instead? Just like...
Maybe.
Transitioned over?
Yeah, even esports is kind of dragging.
I mean, a lot of teams and players are buying esport teams.
Yeah. But
getting in on it.
I feel like with the NBA, I don't know, it's just all these players.
I mean, is it because the Cavs aren't in it? Because I'm sorry.
No, see, that's the thing. It might be that. But I don't know. I think it's just players trading teams all the time. I feel like there's no good narratives.
I follow players.
I don't know.
I've stopped caring about teams and I just start caring about certain players. I'm like, that's my player. That's my dog. There he goes. Where are we going now, LeBron? You know, that whole thing. We're packing our bags. True. Where are we going?
Yeah.
Just,
I would like to see LeBron win, but like, I don't care about any of the other Lakers. Anthony Davis is fine. He seems like a nice guy.
He just got hurt too.
He's got a good game.
Poor dude. Yeah. He's always hurt.
But like,
too bad. I mean, did you see the Lakers Warriors play-in game? It was crazy.
No, I didn't watch it. Give me the highlights. I, just like Tim, have not watched the NBA playoffs. Not a single minute of them. But it's just because I'm indifferent anymore. I've lost track of who plays where, to be honest.
That could be it too. Or people moving so much that your unfamiliarity with the teams is just like, well, now I don't care. Like, you leave for a year, you come back and you're like, wait, everything's different. Who's that? But
exactly,
I think the people
why is Chris Paul in the Suns?
And
that's true.
To be told, I get my NBA highlights from Twitter now.
Yeah,
and it's not even for like NBA shit. It's just like somebody dumped popcorn on Russ or some shit like that. That's about the extent of my NBA news anymore. I don't really watch games.
So the NBA keeps making more and more money, but get less and less views because they are switching to it's highlight culture. It's clips. Twitch is good at that too. You can make clips of everything, and people kind of like to just ingest it that way. Asia is becoming the fastest growing sports population too, because like the audience. So they're buying in anyways. So less people watch here. There's people in countries like India and China who are watching so much more that it doesn't matter. It's not going to impact them making money because they're buying into it. They keep circulating the highlights because that's going to get you to probably watch something, keeps you well informed enough to know where people are. The Russ with the popcorn thing is ridiculous. I would never try to slight that man. I don't want to get him on my get on his bad side.
There's players getting spit on.
Right. Trey Young
From
got
fans.
spit on.
Right.
That's wild.
Didn't somebody lean over Jay-Z to spit on somebody?
It was 50 Cent.
They leaned
50,
over.
even worse.
Yeah.
50 Cent.
And 50's his girl was like, like she got some, debris. So
If
like
50 Cent would have got spit on, the game would have been shut down, and the next 4 games would have been shut down.
But, damn, who was it? I saw a quote from. They asked him in an interview. Damn, I'm gonna have to look it up. It was basically.
While you're looking that up,
yeah, go ahead.
what do you think the NBA is going to look like when the market is mainly overseas, but all the talent comes out of America?
Hopefully,
I mean, there's more international players all the time, but.
And do you think that we are still like a couple levels above the international competition? Like how we were with the Dream Team when we just shit on everybody,
I mean, I think last time proved that we still are pretty. I can't remember last time if people dropped out and we still did really well. I don't remember if we won at all, but I remember our best players didn't even go and still competing pretty well. But the quote was from Bradley Beal. It was about when asked if he felt less safe in NBA arenas due to recent fan behavior, he said, I wouldn't say less safe. I don't want to use my hood term, but these hands work.
Yeah.
Like something's going to happen. And like a lot of these dudes have been through some hard shit, and it's like they're not going to back away. Like, and Russ,
that's good to hear.
To put stuff on Russ.
That's how you get Malice in the Palace, baby.
Right. Which is interesting. The Malice of the Palace began during the game. The commentators were talking shit about the fans, and they were saying like how ridiculous the fans were being, even after getting punched. And then the day after, the narrative switched because they were like, "Oh, we can't have the players punching our customers, so we're gonna say the players are wrong now." But during the game, the announcers were like,
"Yeah,
they deserved it.
Man, they were just
they got what they."
Honestly, like, man, we need more Ron Artest in the league, man. Meta World Peace is throwing some hooks, but like they're just defending themselves. Like, I don't know. I don't blame the players in that situation either.
It's just funny. After he took the name Meta World Peace, he still kept throwing elbows.
Elbowed James Harden right in the dome.
I don't want that necessarily though, because I don't want you hurting the best talent in the league just because you're throwing a random elbow.
Right.
Like, I mean, hockey already does that stuff, and they need to get their stuff under control. They had like the whole team, both teams, in the penalty box. I saw like last week. There was just like 5-minute penalty where nobody was playing hockey. So
that's like a timeout. They had a timeout.
Yeah, pretty much. It's just like run some time off the clock, and then everyone cool off a bit.
Yeah, we need that.
Put them in the timeout chair. I think the NBA is just as exciting. I just don't have cable or any means to watch it.
You don't have the internet?
Yeah, but like it's becoming harder and harder to watch games without paying. They cracked down on that a lot.
I got you.
The NBA Reddit was the NFL streams Reddit was shut down. Everything's just unfortunate.
I got you after the stream. I think I know a person who knows a guy who might have a way.
I know someone who may have information. Okay. It's just like that site we used to get albums from kept getting shut down, and they kept putting numbers after it, a different number each time, like that was going to be sneaky.
That'll work.
Got him.
No, before it did, because remember we have to do the most. You have to act like you were downloading it once, click out of the pop-up, and then download it again, and that's when you got it.
Yeah. It was tricky.
Yeah, we did the most for that shit.
Hard not to get a virus.
What I do in a heartbeat.
When you're drunk at 3 a.m., just trying to get that new album that's going to let you down.
And then keeping that music to yourself.
That's what I was doing pretty much. And then I lost it all.
Download that new Logic and then go, what the fuck? And then never listen to him again.
While you download that Logic and go, these is Kanye beats.
Yeah. And then he tried to defend it. Oh, man.
I'll say though, before we leave the NBA, is like if the day LeBron retires, I feel like the league is going to lose a lot if someone new doesn't step in.
I think
because I feel like we went from Jordan
yeah.
to Kobe to LeBron, and I feel like we're gonna need like.
And
you just Steph.
Steph's been. I mean, he's good.
He's an auxiliary product, you know. He's over there. They got shooters. He revolutionized the game, sure, but you know.
Yeah, I mean,
he made all the.
I don't know, man.
I'm with you all.
He's really good. He's really good.
I hate that smug face.
There's people in like the GOAT talk, and then there's Steph Curry, who's just like, he's a really good shooter. And, you know, he's really good at creating his own shot. You know, I'm not going to discount him at all.
If you're not a GOAT, then what are you? What's
the hype that was built around LeBron,
a workhorse
from high school.
You're a
shut up.
A compiler.
Just like,
that's the biggest insult.
I don't know, man.
I don't think that can happen again because LeBron came right out of high school.
Yeah,
and they not doing that no more.
He was hyped at like 16, man. Like he's famous.
They wanted Zion Williams.
Kobe was too.
They wanted Zion to be that.
Yeah, they tried. And Zion's good.
He's good. He shouldn't be able to move like that as big as he is. It's scary, man. It's like when you see DK Metcalf running down the field. The Seahawks. That guy's insane. It's just like you put an act.
You see him playing basketball?
Yeah.
You see him playing basketball?
I saw him running track too.
I think there was him playing basketball. Came down the court, spin move, cut through defenders, and then dunked on somebody. And I'm just like, God damn, dude, I would not play.
Yeah, no more pickup from me, please.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, man, I saw DK Metcalf run track and get 9th out of like 11.
Yeah. It's like,
I'm kidding.
Everyone was making
they're Olympic sprinters.
Yeah, people were making fun of him because he was like, he would have come next to last in this random Texas high school meet, but it's like they make him different in Texas. I don't know what the fuck's going on there.
And also, he's like 50
fast.
pounds heavier than anybody else racing.
That's true.
Right.
Which is crazy. He didn't come last, though. Whatever.
Don't chew that. Don't chew that. No.
To got your headphones?
He got the cord, yep.
It's a fun game, Tim.
Yeah, it's a fun game.
Fun game. I mean, I don't know.
But yeah, the NBA needs another superstar.
They
like LeBron, Kobe, Jordan. I feel like we had a good streak.
is really good. You could look out for Ja. Who else is? I mean, Devin Booker's getting old too. Like Kevin Durant's old, and like they're all getting old. James Harden's getting old.
LeBron Jr.
Yeah, if his goal is to play with his son, to last long enough to play with his son, that would be impressive.
It's not that far off. He's like 3 years away.
Because I don't think his son's going to be a number 1 pick type player. So you could probably get him on the Lakers or whatever team he's on.
Well, imagine you're drafting. Okay, the draft doesn't look great. And if you draft LeBron Jr., you also get LeBron. Does he become number 1 pick?
He's going wherever you...
Of course.
Yeah.
No, I don't think that's how they spin that. I think LeBron turns into LeVar.
Really?
No.
That's what happened.
LeVar's backed off.
I think LeBron turns into LeVar.
The league was like probably saying like, this doesn't look good on your son. And LeVar backed off a little bit there. I think, is it LaMelo? Who's 2 of his kids.
LaMelo's the good one.
2 of his kids are in the league. LaMelo.
Yeah, LaMelo.
That's not.
LaMelo and
Lonzo?
LaMelo and
I think it's
Lonzo Ball.
Lonzo, right. Yeah. LiAngelo got caught stealing sunglasses.
Yeah, that guy's not good. He's the oldest. He's not good.
Was that China or North Korea?
North Korea too. That's where it was.
Yeah.
That's where I steal my sunglasses.
Oh shit.
Yeah, good one, dude. I don't know what goes over your mind whenever you're like, yeah, I'm gonna commit a crime here.
Yeah, that just
I'm here for a week, why not? Let's see what they're about.
They press these laws real quick.
They really about it.
Have you been somewhere if you haven't been in their jail?
That's a good question. I haven't been anywhere. It's crazy, man.
You really missing the experience.
I haven't been shit. Yeah. I don't even exist. I haven't been processed in the system.
Never.
Damn it. I've been in detention.
Right. Ooh. Tisk.
I had lunch detention all the time.
I wonder why were you in detention, Ben? I want to know.
I didn't do my schoolwork fast enough.
Really?
Yeah, I was lazy and a perfectionist at the same time. Bad combo. So it made you just not turn in your work.
They gave you detention for not turning in your work?
The lunch detention was like, you got to work through lunch to get stuff done. The after school was, I don't remember. Maybe I was talking during class.
They just let us fucking fail.
I don't know. But it was actually nice. I
Start fighting
enjoyed
kids.
I enjoyed eating my lunch in there and doing my work. That was actually not bad in middle school.
Yeah, they just let us fucking fail. They was like, you ain't turning your work? Nah.
Yeah.
All right, bro.
Yeah, good luck.
It got rid of the awkwardness of finding a table to sit at in middle school, which actually was pretty good.
Oh my god.
You know,
Poor
you
Ben.
look around and you're just like, I didn't want to deal with it, so I was like, hell yeah. Lunch detention, square pizza, baby.
You know, you can get out of a lot of social interactions if you just go to prison.
Yeah, but then I get introduced to
That's
other
a
ones that
whole
I'm
other
way more
social
uncomfortable with.
Yeah.
I would not
You just have a
thrive.
roommate.
I am not the type to thrive in there. You just have a roommate. Do I get to fill out a survey to choose my roommate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want an international student?
It's just like college. And then I
Oh,
put in the wrong
shit.
email by one word, and now I'm with somebody else, and that's awkward. Sports. What else? Naomi
Sports
Osaka. That's sports. She backed out of the
That is
French
sports.
Open, which, you know,
Like completely?
yeah.
I wasn't talking to nobody.
Today she backed out of it. She wasn't talking to media, so they were going to fine her and other stuff. But today she backed out completely, which I understand. I mean, she didn't want to talk to media, and they were getting mad at her. And she already said, like, I'm awkward in those situations. She had a bunch of people coming for her, like, well, you shouldn't be on the world stage like this if you can't handle it. You're so outspoken. Shouldn't you be used to this sort of social like anxiety? She's like, but usually she like tweets and like says stuff in text form. She doesn't like. Have you ever seen her do an interview? She's awkward. I mean, she's 23 years old and she's uncomfortable, and I think a lot of people lose sight of that, and they don't want to be her. They want her bank account, essentially. So they get mad.
Exactly.
It's their reaction.
Yeah.
And women's
And
tennis.
then the other thing is like
Okay.
going up to do like interviews and stuff after you lose, you know, like obviously you're emotional, you know, you're upset. Athletes in general, but you know, especially the awkward ones, don't want to go up there and explain like, yeah, this is why I lost.
But she's
Thanks.
even that way after she wins because she, you know, the spotlight's even more on her. She's also not as good on clay surfaces, which is the French Open. So maybe she said, fuck this. I don't want to be embarrassed at the French Open.
Smart.
There's no women's union. There's no union for the women's tennis. I said that awkwardly. But there's no union for women's tennis. So nobody's really looking out for their best interest. Like all the Grand Slams together made statements like Wimbledon and Australian Open. All these people were coming down on her at the same time. And it's like nobody's on her side to explain like, all right, maybe we do the media differently with her interviews because she's like top 5 in the world. And name another women's tennis player. Do you know any?
The Williams.
Sharapova.
Yeah. Do you think
Has she also
is
retired?
Sharapova still playing? I
think
actually
I
don't.
know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think
women's tennis.
Venus Williams. I think Maria Sharapova. I think Serena Williams and Naomi
I was
Osaka.
gonna say, you think Venus before Serena?
Well, of course, she's the
Weird.
older sister. She was well accomplished before her sister. She maybe
Yeah,
shouldn't have the
and the lesser
longevity in her
tennis
career
player.
because of her injuries and her. Did she have a blood disorder? I can't remember actually.
There's some sort of medical issue. I don't really know much about it. I know there's a medical issue that cut it short though.
And she Osaka hadn't decided if she wanted to play in the Olympics. That's another thing. Like she's gonna have all kinds of questions, people coming at her, and so yeah, she backed out today. I mean, she could have went the Marshawn Lynch route, of course.
I don't get.
Yeah, I'm here so I don't get fined. I'm here so I don't get fined. Perfect response. I was trying to look it up earlier. He had one interview before possibly the Super Bowl. He actually talked to a dude. I don't remember if they like sent Dion down there or like I don't know who it was, but somebody who he actually like admired, someone he respected. which,
Mm-hmm.
duh. I don't know why anyone else didn't try that, but yeah, they sent them down there. They just had a conversation, real chill, because he knew they weren't going to ask dumb questions. But they wouldn't do that for Osaka either. Just have somebody go there, you know, with her energy and give the interview the way she wanted it as one of the top players in the world. Which maybe that's asking a lot, but I don't care. I mean, LeBron breaks COVID protocol and doesn't get anything done. You see how the NBA does it?
Of course.
Take care of your players.
Yeah.
He did. It was with Drake for his tequila brand, for LeBron's tequila brand. Some media thing.
What is it with people getting tequila brands now? I really don't like that shit.
Yeah, like Ryan Reynolds, didn't he have a tequila brand too?
I feel like I really side with the I don't know how to say this, so I'll just generalize. Hispanic people. I don't know if there's any more specific people who do it, but I really side with the Hispanic people that nobody else should be like owning a tequila company. You feel me?
Yeah,
because that is a national product of a country. You feel me? So
I don't know who he partnered with that either.
Should Russians only be allowed to own vodka?
Everybody got.
I mean,
potatoes.
if they, yeah. Truth be told, since I gotta be on this hill and die on it. Yes.
Okay.
I think it is interesting. I don't know if he bought a Mexican company though. I don't know because I don't know anything about Lobos, so that's his brand. I don't know much about it other than I see it on his social media. I see it on his Instagram. He's not yelling Taco Tuesday anymore, but he took that.
Yeah, they probably got his ass over that.
Yeah. Well, because he was and after he said Taco Tuesday, he's like, okay, LeBron, let's chill out with that one.
No, that's okay. He has kids doing it too.
Yeah, I know. I was like, okay, we don't need to chill out, man. It's like if you did some like Native American call, like it's just like a little uncomfortable, sir. You know, he's LeBron, so nobody wants to give shit. You know what, Tim? Well, you didn't even be the devil's advocate or anything. You didn't say like, fuck Osaka. What the hell, man?
Yeah, I mean, all right, here's devil advocate.
Okay.
You get to play. She's making a ton of money. I don't know how much. I'm not going to look it up. It's more than me. She makes a ton of money swinging a racket, hitting a ball. She gets to train her whole life, you know, be in great shape. You know, she works hard.
She gets to be in great shape.
She gets to be. I wish I could just train all day, but I got to go to a 9-to-5 job.
Do you?
So,
do you
yeah,
wish?
So hear me out. A very, very, very small part of her job
wish you were
is
doing
to sit in front of reporters,
Green pull-ups.
sit in front of reporters and take questions for probably like 10 minutes. And that's it. And she makes a ton of money, gets to swing around a racket. Do your job.
I like describing sports as their most basic thing. Swing, racket, hit ball.
Yeah.
Stay in shape.
You get to put an orange ball through an orange hoop.
Yeah.
Sit in front of reporters, answer questions.
Yeah, you get to kick ball into net. What is that about? Exactly.
Golf players, the ball's not even moving.
Can you do that with esports though? I mean,
yeah, that's not even a real sport.
How would you do it with League of Legends? Oh, it's just not a real sport.
Yeah. But yeah, there's your devil advocate. I don't believe any of that, but there you go.
But the devil did possess you for a bit there. All right, fair enough.
I can do it. I can do it if you want. How do you respond to that?
Well, the arguments always involve money, and I do think it's funny that it's just like as if that's just gonna solve it. Never seen anybody.
Yeah, I mean, we all have parts of our jobs we don't like doing. You know?
There you go. There you go.
I gotta go sit in front of HOA boards and take questions I don't want.
There you go.
No one's looking out for my mental health. Gotta make it about me.
Vincent is. If you fake cried, do you think Vincent would care?
No.
No. You don't think he'd run over to you? Kurtis, what about Murph Man? You fake cry.
If I fake cry, would he run to me?
Yeah.
Fuck no.
No.
Hell no. He'll just look at me like I'm stupid. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Benson see me real cry and he started like biting me. He's like,
he doesn't like
stop being a bitch. I'm like,
yeah, that's what he's saying. You're projecting.
People are dying around me.
I'm not giving him any steak, and he sees it sitting right in front of my face. So
yeah. So now he's gonna get. Yeah. I mean,
you give that dog one piece of steak, Curry, he's gonna be full for life.
Yeah.
Tell that to him, bro.
I've seen you give him table food.
Steak, it's like the trimmings, like how you get a piece of steak and there might be like a little piece that is off. That's automatically gone to the dogs. You just chop that off for them. They don't get full of steak.
Have you given?
That dog weighs like 2 pounds.
Yeah, what does Benson eat? A full ribeye? What do you feed him?
No, he's on full vegan diet. No, I don't do that. I'm kidding. No, he eats dog food. That's it.
You couldn't even commit to that joke.
No, because people
because people do
people
that.
Get mad,
That's
as
why.
they should. And yeah, people do that. It's messed up. No, he eats dog food. It's made of cow and or salmon, depending on the day.
Oh, that's not bad though.
What brand is it?
Yeah, we're gonna see how good you are to him.
It's something.
I'm curious.
No, it's something like I honestly don't know.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. You don't want to be
Hold
outed.
on. Let me look it up.
We gotta get
cat food.
I'm just that's good for him.
Shit.
I mentioned Marshawn Lynch. I just watched did you see he interviewed Dr. Fauci back in like April? Because he's got Marshawn Lynch has his own like little production company. I shouldn't say little, because everything with Marshawn is 100% full on and
Everything
hilarious.
Ben?
Yes, beast mode. Okay. But him talking to Dr. Fauci, of course, they mentioned like he was like, people in my community are uncomfortable with the vaccine because we don't trust you. Basically, he said, we don't fucking trust you. Actually, to put in his words, because at one point he said, "Can I be myself?" And then he started cursing. I was like, hell yeah. Just like 2 minutes into the interview, just said, "Can I be myself?" And he was like, "Hey, fuck, it sucks." Or so I don't remember what he said. I thought it was interesting to see Dr. Fauci react to Marshawn Lynch talking. Was because you just see this man with all these degrees behind him. You see Marshawn Lynch there and just not giving a fuck about any of them. And
go watch him on the Joe Budden podcast.
On which podcast?
The Joe Budden podcast.
Oh, how long ago was that?
A couple months ago.
A couple months, okay.
Yeah.
But I like the way Marshawn...
I'm talking about not Marshawn.
Okay. I will watch that because I want to see if his energy changed at all. Because he let Marshawn talk a lot. So, I mean, it's not like he was being... telling him what to think or what to say and stuff. So he was very respectful. He was on his show, so you better be. But I don't know, it just got me thinking about different, because he was asking specifically, questions like, give me information in my own language, basically. He was like, I want people like you, who look like you, to come down to the hood and talk to us on our level. And he wasn't saying our level as in beneath or anything. He kept raising his hands up whenever he said our level, which I thought was very smart because he wanted to make sure I'm not saying we're beneath you. And
optics are everything.
He was just saying, he's like, Bill Clinton came down to the hood. Why can't you? Basically was the message he was given. I was like, I can't remember. I want to play the intro just because he gave him a nickname. He gave Dr. Fauci a nickname. So I'm going to play that part of it. Just 28 seconds.
All right. Well, what's happening, man? You got Marshawn Lynch here, man. Better known as the boy, the kid, beast mode, man. It's a pleasure to meet the Dr. Fauci himself. You understand me? What's happening, big dog?
Thank you. It's good to be with you, Marshawn.
No problem. Did you understand anything I just said?
Yeah, I got it. I'm good at that.
It sounds like we on path.
Yep, we're on a path.
Yeah, we're on a path. Okay.
Oh, God.
But Dr. Fauci, I think he said that a couple times in the interview, but
oh shit.
Dr. Fauci, he didn't
awesome.
His face, I watched Dr. Fauci's face the whole time. He did very good at not reacting to that.
I think Dr. Fauci might be in the culture somehow.
Oh.
Shit, what happened?
Did you understand anything I just said?
But I like that a lot.
Yeah.
I'm going to use that forever now. But
yeah, I got it. I'm good at it.
A good interview. It was only 38 minutes or something. I don't remember. But I was only looking. I don't even know why I found that. I think I was looking at Marshawn Lynch stuff because of Naomi Osaka. But did you know, like, literally, I'm an idiot and didn't know why sickle cell happened. Did you know it like protects? It was a thing that happened because you're less susceptible to malaria whenever you have it.
Yeah.
It makes the blood, like the hemoglobin, less sticky, essentially, and
it's shaped like a crescent.
yeah, like
circle.
Like a sickle.
So when they try to, I'm not a doctor, but yeah, when malaria tries to connect to the blood cell, it can't because it's a crescent. There's not enough
stuff
surface area to hit.
The sickle cell, like the shape of it,
doesn't hold oxygen.
Right, it doesn't hold oxygen as well. So a lot of athletes, you'll see games in
NFL
like Denver,
players,
they have a hard time. So, but that's been talked about a lot. But there are a lot of people who had to stop playing because of it.
I would say, I mean, if there's just thinking of sickle cell and how it comes along, I think it's fascinating and kind of cool.
It is
just like because there's this problem of malaria, and then there's this odd disease that causes your blood cells look like sickles,
helps
and somehow
protecting its malaria.
through, whatever.
So is there a correlation between people with sickle cell and like explorers?
I don't know, because they said there were certain regions like sub-Saharan Africa that people had it more, but I don't actually know. So
if they can't get malaria, they'd be perfect to go explore in like the rainforest and shit.
So they have sickle cell crisis.
Even though sickle cell sucks dick, you feel what I'm saying? Like it is a problem.
Absolutely.
At least silver lining, they can go explore.
Well, unless they get too high, just low elevation places.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you'd just be in I thought you were singing a song. I was gonna go explore.
I was gonna go explore the world,
but then I got high. Maybe he was talking about sickle cell. Damn, makes you think. No, it doesn't.
So I don't know if y'all have been seeing me look off camera and shake my head.
Yeah,
but Jakia's here and she's a nurse.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
All of this talk, she's just like, "What the fuck?"
No. This is me trying to like. I'm learning shit, and I'm in the early stages of it, so I sound like an idiot probably. And I'm just like, it's like a baby finding shit, and I'm just like,
we're just asking questions, Kurt. We're not saying anything. We're just asking questions.
No,
trust me, I'm right there. I know that I've been looking off camera a lot, and it's because I'm looking at her.
You get a lot of.
I'm about to be reading hella bullshit later, and trying to find what is real and what isn't. I'm gonna read hella.
You got your work.
Yeah, probably. I'm looking at a list right now. I made a bunch of links. What do you guys do at night? Read academic papers, of course. Why the fuck not?
Of course. I squeeze Benson like a tube of toothpaste,
and then I retain none of it because
I take my vitamins till I go to sleep.
Nice. Gotta get that.
Take your vitamins.
Melatonin?
Yeah.
Is that a vitamin? I don't think so.
Nah, I'm just a huge fan of Pat McAfee.
Okay.
And I take my vitamins until I go to sleep.
Nice, man. Nice.
Yeah.
That's the good vitamin.
Yeah, it's the great vitamin.
There's some melatonin in there, I think.
Plenty.
Yeah. Good. Oh.
No, I'm just going to let this happen.
No, man. No, save us.
No.
Save Kurt and I from ourselves.
Did you, how far in Yasuke did you get? Did you finish?
Nope, did not. So I can't say much about it. I do understand that you were slightly disappointed, maybe majorly disappointed.
I found an even bigger criticism than that.
Okay.
Lakeith Stanfield is a horrible voice actor.
You don't like him as Yasuke?
Not at all, dude. He does not.
Yasuke.
However you say it.
Yasuke.
It's like they gave him the script and tell him where he was speaking at.
Like,
like
wait, is his mic work not good, or what are you saying? What are you speaking like? Go on. What?
Like if you are now, keep in mind the time.
Does his tone not change appropriately for the setting, or
no? Not at all.
Okay,
it does not. It's like he's reading off of a script the whole time.
Well, yeah.
It's like they didn't. Well, I mean, yeah, but it's like they didn't tell him. oh, by the way, you're outdoors in front of like 10,000 people.
Oh,
you should be
okay.
yelling.
So he's always talking just like we're in the room together.
Right.
Hello, people. Everyone gather. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And it just gets annoying after a while. But those are my two criticisms. The one we spoke about earlier and that one, which is the bigger of the two. Because
I mean, yeah, because you mentioned that you had heard about it as if it were going to be more of a retelling of the story, or like a more accurate, historically accurate telling of the story, when it is a historical fiction. So it's like you were let down a little bit. It's like not what you were getting, thought you were going to get.
Right. But once I got past that, I'm like, oh, this is cool. They could for real, like, they could have dropped all the hype about it being about the first Black Samurai. They could have just made it a Black Samurai and it would have stood on its own, because it's still a dope TV show.
I'm trying to think of other historical fictions, like about actual people, not just like retellings of how things came to be or mythological stuff, but like the only thing that comes to mind is King Arthur and Excalibur, and like that stuff being exaggerated, I guess. I mean, this story, this Yasuke, as Tim likes to correct me, is from like the 1500s. So,
yep.
You know, there's any retelling of it, you're going to question how accurate it is.
Yeah. When I think of retelling of history, the first thing I thought of was Dynasty Warriors, the games.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that is what is it? It's the Three Kingdoms, but I can't remember. It's like the War of the Three Kingdoms or something.
Oh,
but that's
one's yellow.
Super fascinating. And, avoid Lubu.
Yeah. I mean,
but that's a retelling.
That movie's going to be fun. I don't know.
A little bit
when's
exaggerated.
that come out? Because they do it just like the games.
Not soon enough.
But yeah, I really only see it in instances of video games, and then Sword in the Stone is the only example I can think of where it's an actual person who we're exaggerating their power, or there's magic in the world now, or with.
Did you see the movie Lincoln?
The vampire hunting one, or
Vampire Hunter?
Yes, go watch.
You're telling me Abraham Lincoln didn't chop down trees with one swing?
That movie was dumb as hell.
Yeah, it was.
I'm not telling you that necessarily, but did they incorporate?
I knew you was a vampire hunter. It took you this long to figure it out.
Do they play into like with his actual historical events and put them in the movie and explain them with that?
All of it, yeah.
All of it.
There.
Huh.
It's like they run side by side with each other. It's like he hops out of one timeline and into killing vampires, and then he hops right back into being president. It's fucking crazy.
It's like Forrest Gump in a way. Okay.
Yes.
And in between, he was running.
To kill vampires, not from something.
Right, but I mean, his running is killing vampires.
Yeah, it's all. Have you seen Vampires in America?
He took care of them all. That's why.
Yeah, now you know why.
Okay.
Fuckers.
He took them out.
And were the vampires like Confederates too? Didn't they want slavery?
Hell yeah, that's the way to do it.
Yeah, I think they're feeding off of them. No, it all makes sense.
That's the way to do it. That's when he was really like, oh damn, slavery sucks. The vampires like it. That's when it clicked in his head.
Gotta get rid of this shit.
Not because of the atrocities, because of the vampires.
Man, when you put it that way, man.
That feels too real to America's position. How do we end this? You know, we can end it soon. It's Pride Month. It's June 1st. So it starts today. And I just want to remind everyone that Pride Month started because of riots against police brutality, and, you know, keep that energy. So, you know, Black Lives Matter is a pride friendly thing to have. Remember that. Remember where it was founded. And don't give in to consumerism, except for, you know, some shit's dope. So, you know, maybe.
That's why I said it's money grab month.
Yeah.
I want to wear a rainbow shirt. I'm going to do it.
Wait, did your favorite fast food restaurant change its logo to be a rainbow? Tell us now. Hothead
is pretty a rainbow color. So.
Oh, I mean, I don't mind it whenever they're saying like, oh, a portion of this proceed, like if you buy this, then money will go to this organization, and then you find out the organization isn't what you thought it was, and then
they also use that as tax breaks
I
because
don't.
they're donating the money instead of you donating it. When if you just donate directly, the cause is getting more money, and corporations aren't using your donation to get bigger tax breaks.
But like, what if I just want a smoothie that is also a rainbow for some reason that gives money to things I think are good?
You capitalist pig.
I am.
Right.
Thank you. Tim, like, back me up. Why isn't there any bundle for, if corporations really want to, get your dollar for these sorts of things, whether it's Hispanic Heritage or Black History Month or Women's History Month, like with Pride Month, why aren't they doing like a Final Fantasy Kingdom Hearts bundle? Know your consumer. Okay? Because
Are you proud?
what?
I don't understand the bundle.
Well, it's just Kingdom Hearts, man. Come on.
Say it.
It's not that it's gay. It's that it allows people to, like, they don't say any relationships are explicitly heterosexual, which most games do force that. You got that look like it's not true, Tim, but a lot of games do that.
No, I'm just thinking, are there any homosexual relationships in any of those games?
He likes Kairi, but he likes her just as much as he likes Riku. So you can't, they care about each other as friendship. Friendship is key here. And it's probably a lot of self-insertion and stuff like that in fan fiction that you can write about it. Yeah, probably. Riku kept him away from the darkness, okay? So everybody knows that.
Yeah, do you write fanfic?
But no, I'm saying, could I though? Probably. Should I?
Sounds like
Maybe. I'm just saying, know your audience. Games like that, I just feel like are places where LGBT community doesn't feel alienated to play those games, or like there's characters that you got the big titty girl in Tifa, but also, I don't know, there's Cloud, there's Barrett, there's what are the
those are just men.
I can't remember the other fucking characters. You see how Cloud
understand.
dresses. His arm is out. I'm trying to think of, I don't know these games as much. Look at Sephiroth, man. Look what he's wearing.
No.
Are you Googling the characters right now?
No, I remember that one. That's from Kingdom Hearts and probably other games.
I'm trying to think if there's any gay characters in video games.
No,
just like
they don't have to be, because Kingdom Hearts doesn't explicitly say like these characters are heterosexual, these characters are homosexual. They don't let you know. Like they're not like.
But they don't ship anything.
But
they don't put anything.
Exactly. So it's up to you. It could unlock something within you rather than them telling you explicitly like how these characters feel. So it's not like saying Dumbledore's gay after the fact, even though it wasn't important to the story during. Now you're just pandering, or just trying to
Wizard
get a dollar.
Shit on the floor.
Yeah, she said that, Kurtis. What she just, for no reason too. I don't know if she was just trying to sell more books or what. Because she said it was important, but if it was so important, then wouldn't it have been?
Would have knew that.
What are you doing here?
Maybe that was her rationalizing why he didn't have children.
Yeah, she's a TERF anyway. Fuck her.
What the fuck is that?
What exactly does it stand for? I just know she hates trans people. Maybe not hates, but definitely does not support.
Oh, shit. Yeah. I'm going to have to Google what the fuck that is. I don't even know if I can say that word.
Yeah. Is this against TOS?
Fuck TERFs, man. You can say that.
Oh,
Pride Month, baby.
Double down.
Well, I got to take Benson out.
Okay, I got to look up more about masquerade laws and why it's all bullshit.
Masquerade? The fuck?
I see. We ran out of time. Sorry.
Next time.
They were made so that people couldn't get tax breaks dressing up as Native Americans, but instead were used against people in drag or transsexuals, transgender people. They called them transsexuals at the time. Transgender people who they said were dressing as the other gender, so they would just arrest them because they didn't like gay people. They were just bullshitting laws at that point. But as they do. But we don't have time for me to say all that, of course.
Hey, guess what? Next week, it's still going to be Pride Month. So we can talk about that.
That's true. And then we we can talk more about why police aren't great. So, follow Tim because he's got to leave at timston267718855. Follow me, of course, the most important person to follow in your life. Follow me anywhere, to the grocery store, to work, don't call my place of work at Ain't Been Good. Ain't Been Good. Yeah, that's Kurtis's EST95. Kurt with a K. Do not put anything other than a K there. We will end you.
Do not spell my name with a fucking C. I swear to God, I will find you.
What about a Q?
Escort.
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 Okay.
That ain't Pete. That's escort.
That ain't Pete. Escort. God damn it.
See that pillow over there? You see them
Now I'm gonna have to put that in
stains?
the YouTube video. Follow the show at Dutch Master TV on Twitter.
Oh yeah, we're talking what up, dog. D&D crew. Oh yeah, we're talking what up, dog. D&D crew. Let's see what the UpDawgs getting to. We're gonna groove. What up, dog? D&D. What up?
Did you understand anything I just said?
All right.